I'm doing a variety of different games. And how are you, Killer Poker Games? So, Amber, I look up from my book. Something wrong, Mother? Nothing wrong at all, unless you forgot about your birthday. Holy crap, it's my birthday. Oh, yeah. Wait, why is the mother white with red hair, but she's an elf, a dark elf? I know it's not really your birthday, but you know what I mean. I know. It's the best you can do. We never celebrate yours, you know. My mouth is dry. I just want to tell you how old I am. So I guess you're at least 16 years then? It looks kind of old to be 16. You're too sweet, Amber. I have a cake here, and I think we'll take a cake and a walk on my birthday. I don't think so. We always take a walk at night. I guess she answered my question. Well, take the cake as the treat then. I'm happy to have cake. I take a slice and a fork from the small table we eat around. How do you manage to bake this without me noticing? You're not very observant when you're doing chores outside. I'm just being thorough. I know, dear. I'm always grateful for how hard you work. Praise me more. But they laugh. I'm always impressed how hard you study and read. It is true. I like to study. But if I had never read here, then I would have gone mad with boredom years ago. The cake is great. Thank you, Mother. You're welcome, Amber. Happy birthday. Holy crap, that just went country. Are you going to have some? Of course I am. You're not getting it all to yourself. Ha ha ha. After we have a fill of cake and other food, we head out for our nightly walk. It's so ominous. Mother always takes us out at night to harvest the various herbs she uses. I have learned about lots of them, especially the ones that only bloom at night. Others are at their strongest at nights. We always end up walking through the whole woods twice a day to get the best day ingredients and the best night ingredients. It is annoying sometimes, but I guess it is good for me. Mother taught me so much, and I am grateful for it. She did not have to take me in, but she did. It seems fair that I help her out as best as I can. You don't usually harvest these ones. They don't last long, so I only take them when I need them. What are you using them for? An invisibility potion. What do you need one of those for? Haros asked me to make one for him. Oh, will he be visiting again soon? Tomorrow, so that's why I'm making the potion tonight. I'm sorry, but it has a rather unpleasant odor while it's being made. Holy crap. O-D-O-U-R is odor. I'm used to strange smells. Trust me, this is more average than strange. Mother yawns. Well, perhaps we should head back. I'm going to be spending all night on this potion. Does it need to be done at night? It's a potion that thwarts vision. Of course it has to be done at night. Hey, I guess that makes sense. You'll find as you learn more that the truly powerful potions require great dedication and a lot of hard work to perfect. I'm sure you'll do just fine though. We've got a talent for such things. Oh, thanks. Come on, you need to go to bed. I need to start working. I can help you. This is a very delicate process. It's better done alone. Oh, okay. Don't be sad, Amber. I just think Haros deserves to have at least one of us awake when he comes. I suppose that's true. Now come along there. Mother was not kidding about that smell. I struggle to sleep between the odor of the potion and the sounds of her working. When I wake up in the morning, I find Mother asleep next to her workbench with the bottled potion sitting next to her. It is perfectly clear. Had I not looked so closely, I would have assumed the bottle was empty. Yawning, I figure I will let Mother sleep while she can. There are chores to be getting on with, and I want to finish my book from last night. Just like Sin, she'll be doing her chores right now. I find Mother awake again around lunchtime. I thought Haros was coming today. He is, but not until tonight. Why am I squishing up this paper? Oh, I guess too soon to do the potion then. Yes. I'm glad you were able to sleep. Not as much as I would have liked, but it will do. We're going to be meeting Haros in the middle of the forest, so we'll need to leave early. I want you to pack your things too. Why? Are we going camping? No. Why do I need to pack then? I've asked Haros to take you as his apprentice. What? Why? It's time you started really training to be an alchemist. It's what you're good at, and I know you love it. But I don't want to leave you. I want to be a witch, just like you. Oh, God, Mother sighs. We've been over this before. You can't be a witch. Dark magic is too dangerous for you to use, and you just don't have the talent. I can still learn. I read it in your books. I know, but it's dangerous. Dark elves have a lot of demonic blood in them. See, I told you she was a dark elf. I know my dark elves, baby. Dark magic could make that come out and turn you into a monster. I know you have a pure heart, but blood is blood, Amber. I wish you could be a witch like me, but you can't. So you need to be the next best thing. You can be the greatest alchemist this world has ever known. I know you can. But I don't want to leave you. You'll only need to stay away as long as your apprenticeship lasts. With your talent, I'm sure you'll manage in a couple of years. To be honest, you're starting your apprenticeship late, but I suppose I was just too frightened by what might happen. But, Amber, please. It's only going to be a couple of years. You're already an adult in the eyes of the law. You don't need to stay here when you could go out and be whatever you want. You don't have to follow in my footsteps. You can be so much more. Just remember, you're going to live for centuries. 2 years is hardly anything. Try to see it like that. I know, but I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you too, Amber. It will be hard after we spent all these years together. But you will still be able to visit me from time to time. After you finish your apprenticeship, you can do what you like. I won't force you to stay in Icesilia if you don't want to. I guess that's good. I love you, Amber. I'm not trying to send you away. Oh, cry. I know. Vin envelops me in her arms, my face pushed up against her chest. You are the most important person in the world to me, Amber. Don't ever forget that. I return the hug, trying to hide the tears in my eyes. I love you too, Mama. Good girl. And Amber goes off to her little alchemist shit. I spend the rest of the day getting ready to go. I do not have much to pack. I only have a couple of dresses and undergarments to my name. Vin says I will not need my book since Haros has the same one and even more, so I do not even need to take them. In the end, everything I have fits in a tiny satchel. I guess I had not realized until now how little I have. It's time to go. Why are we meeting Haros in the middle of the forest? I'll explain when we get there. It's only a short walk to the meeting spot. We enter a clearing near the center of the woods. It is just like any other, and I wonder how Haros knows this is the right one to meet at. Haros stands up from the stump he is sitting on when we arrive. Greetings! Were you waiting long? Not at all. I arrived only a short while ago. It was nice to get a chance to sit and admire the scenery. It has been too long since my last visit. It has. It has been a long time, Ember. You often out when I visit. Mother always says sent me out to pick ingredients at the edge of the woods when you came. Vin always enjoyed her private meetings. Oh, that's what you call them. In front of the children? Yes. I opened my mouth to ask what are they talking about, but I decide, yeah, better not. I don't think I want to know. Are you ready to come home with me, Amber? You'll be living with my son and me while you are my apprentice. Right? Bound chicka wow wow what? Oh, I suppose I'm ready. It's not like I could say no. Haros chuckles. I'm not sure if I really did not want to leave then. Even Vin would not deny you. Besides, I'm told you enjoy alchemy. I do. Does your son? He is studying to be a wizard like me. Oh, I see. I wish I could be a wizard, but Vin says I don't have the gift for normal magic. Well, I should let you two say your goodbyes. I'll give you a few moments in privacy. So this is it. This isn't farewell, Amber. You'll see me around, and when you become an alchemist, you can do as you like. Perhaps you can find other dark elves if you like. Or live with me. I don't know what I'd do. You've got plenty of time to think about it. She envelops me in another one of her warm hugs. I feel my eyes start to itch with tears, but I hold them back. Mother pets... Why is she petting my hair? Mother pets my hair a little before taking a step back and smiling, despite the tears. You be a good girl, Amber. Study hard and to be the best you can be. I'll do my best. That's all I ask. Haros, it's time. Very well. Haros walks over to a tree and touches the trunk. The whole front up to Haros' height opens up to reveal a circle made of precious metal and gems. Has this been here the whole time? Yes, how do you think Haros is able to come see me so often without being followed? I thought you teleported him here. Ha ha, Mother laughs. You silly girl. Oh, if I only had that sort of power. No, teleportation is exhausting and difficult. I can only use it on myself, and only if it's in dire circumstances. No, I use this if I wish to go to Icesilia. You never used it, have you? No. A shimmering pool of light appears inside the circle as Haros manipulates the jewels on it. Why aren't we just walking to Icesilia? Because I'm old and I have no desire to make the 2 days journey. Also, this way we ensure no one sees us leave these woods. It will protect your mother. I'm sorry that there are so few people as a likeness Haros. If there were, then I could go with you to Icesilia and you could still study. But you know, I can't, so that's why this is here. Yep, I get it. I'll see you again, Mother. I have no doubt of it. Oh, and one last thing. Mother opens up her bag and hands me the bottle from this morning. I told you this was for Haros, but it's for you. I asked her to make it. However, what do I need it for? Should you wish to see me again, use this and you can come visit me. Can I just use this portal? You can, but you should use this potion to go to the portal. It's not in the city, it's in the nearby forest. Oh. I'll put the bottle in my satchel. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. I have no doubt. Now hurry up. It's getting late and you still need to walk back to the city. I walk toward the portal. Harold steps through in front of me. I look back at Mother one last time and give her a small wave before I step through the shimmering light. Whew, magic. When I can see again, I find myself in a completely different forest. Some might not notice the difference, but I know it right away. Haros does not say much as we walk to Icesilia. I ask him a few questions about what I will be doing as his apprentice, but he does not really tell me much. I think he is tired, but I am too nervous to let it go. Once we get to the house, he leads me up to a small bedroom he says is mine, while I am his apprentice before ordering me to bed. Hold up. Why are you telling me to go to bed? I'm so tired I'll pass out as soon as I lay down. And the next morning, I wake up with the sun in my face and feeling surprisingly warm. It's a nice little room she got right there. I groan and stretch. Oh, yeah, stretch. It feels so strange waking up in a bed. Where the fuck did you sleep? I used to sleep on the floor in Mother's tiny cottage. Well, I guess she answered my question. I don't mind it. I don't mind, but it's so strange to go from that to my own room with my own bed. Could Mother have this if she wasn't a witch? I sniffed the air. My stomach growled when I realized that I could smell food. Food! I got up and went downstairs to see if Haros needed my help. Oh God, look at the sun. Hi, good morning, Amber. Excuse me. We just sat down to breakfast. Yours is just over there. I grabbed my plate from under a pot lid and joined them at the table. This is my son Daniel. Daniel, this is Amber. What kind of voice should I give him? Oh, he's not a dark elf, but he's a wood elf. I'm gonna give him. Nice to meet you. Hello. How is your room? It's nice, I guess. Haros chuckles. I suppose you're not used to such luxury. That's luxury? I blush a little and nod. No need to be embarrassed. Anyway, today my son and I will show you the basics of alchemy. I already know them. Yes, Vin said you might say that. You read a lot about alchemy, but you've never made your own potions, have you? I've helped Mother. This is different than starting from scratch without assistance or direction. So we'll show you how to make a very simple potion from beginning to end. After that, I've asked Daniel to show you around Icesilia. It's important to you get to know the city. I nod and look down at my food. This looks nice. Thank you. Why don't you try eating it instead of staring at it? I started eating. Turns out to be pretty good. What is it? Let's dry my voice up though. Now let's begin with looking at the fundamental principles of alchemy and the creation of potions. I roll my eyes, but I decide not to say anything. I know this already, but he insists I have to be shown it again. Doesn't he trust me? Alright, tutorial time. In the full game, this space will be used to show you the time of the day, money left, places to visit, and other info. For the tutorial though, it will be used to guide you through the various steps. You can use the next and previous buttons to navigate the tutorial. Okay. On top of the screen you see 3 buttons. Status, recipes, and inventory, okay? You're going to focus on the crafting part for now. Review the status screen later. On this screen, you can review the known recipes and craft items. The buttons on top let you filter the recipes based on the skill required. Jewelry crafting, metalworking, etc., or the item level, tier 1, tier 2, etc. Crafting! If a recipe on the list is to the left is grayed out, you know that recipe, but you don't have enough ingredients for it. Click the basic fertilizer recipe now. Okay. Automatic low quality will craft the recipe. Manual crafting will set open the crafting screen. Fertilizers? Really? We all have to start somewhere. Very good. You certainly have a talent for it. She's got a long way to go, though. You've probably been doing it all your life. Not really. I only started recently. Father does not allow children to practice alchemy. For very good reasons. Anyway, I really should get on with running the shop and attending to our clients. Daniel, if you could take Amber around the city. Take her to lunch at the Barking Duck. I think she would like it. Oh my god, Mike would love to be at the Barking Duck. Yes, Father. Why do I have to go with the one looking down on me? I followed Daniel out of the shop and onto the streets. They were empty last night, but now they're bustling. I suddenly feel a little trapped as crowds of people walk past me. A few looks at me and I suddenly remember dark elves are kind of unusual. Are you coming? I'm coming. So this is the market. It's bigger than I imagined. Icesilia is a city. What do you expect? Honestly, I don't know. I've never seen so many people before in all my life. You really did live in the middle of nowhere, didn't you? I laughed nervously. Yeah, I suppose. Well, this is the market. He points to a large shop at the end of the market. You can't see me, but I actually just pointed. This shop is the Herbalist Emporium. You will probably visit that place a lot to pick up things for Haros. When you become an alchemist yourself, you will probably go there a lot too. The prices are rather high though, so sometimes it might be wiser just to go out and harvest the ingredients yourself. Ah, I see. He turns around and points to the opposite end of the marketplace. That tiny little building is the office of the Adventurers Guild. Unlike the Mages Guild, they only have a building for the secretary to accept contracts. Everything else is handled elsewhere. If they could, I'm fairly certain they would conduct all their business out of taverns. Even if he does not show it in his face, I can hear the disapproval in his voice. I hear a lot in his voice. I guess wizards do not like adventurers, do they? Well, we should keep going. There's lots of things to see. You in a hurry? No, why? I feel like we've only just got here. This is a tour. It's not a shopping trip. Well, yeah, but... Daniel sighs. got studies to keep up with. I've agreed to do the tour since Father asked me, but honestly, I'd rather be home. Now I really feel welcome. So I'll take you around the city and then you get you something to eat, like I promised. Fine. So do you think you could get here without help? I have a great memory. I'll be fine. Good. Let's go then. I follow after him, ignoring the stairs and try not to burn a hole in the ground with my gaze. I don't really like Icesilia, honestly. This place is beautiful. The last king had it built as a place for subjects to gather and enjoy flowers from all over Erevan. The Mages Guild also built a hall at the west end of the garden, so I get to be here often. Outside of the guild, it's my favorite place. That sounds nice. I glanced over to the east end. Are those huge things houses? Daniel chuckles. Hee hee hee. Yes, the noble district begins at the east end of the central garden. Honestly, I think Father could live there if he was not so kind. Anyway, you'll have plenty of time to visit the garden between chores and study. Wait, I gotta do chores? Oh, bummer. We need to keep moving. Where are we going now? The tavern. Already? Is that all you're supposed to show me? The other places I need to show you are near the tavern. Oh, okay. This is the barking duck. Quack bark! Quack bark! Really? The barking duck? Don't ask me where it's got a name from. Anyway, this is the edge of the slums. Wow. Do people really call it that? It doesn't look that bad. A lot of it's in decent state, especially near the main street. But it would be best to stick to the main street, especially at night. The docks are just beyond the slums. Just follow the street and you'll get there easily. The Thieves Guild have their house in the slums. It's the biggest and nicest looking building in the slums, so it's hard to miss. That's all really. I try to spend as little time in that place as possible. You're probably going to the docks a lot. I did too until I started my training to become a wizard. I grimace slightly, but I try my best not to look too concerned. It's like Daniel is constantly judging me. He'll probably find it funny if I looked worried. So stick to the main streets and yeah, I'll be fine. You should be. Father will probably not want you near the docks after dark. Anyway, so don't worry about it. Not too worried. I can look after myself. If you say so. So let's have lunch at the tavern, then we can go back to the shop. I'm sure Father has lots of books for you to study. I like the sound of that. Well, I'm happy to hear we have at least one thing in common. That is a compliment, or so I suppose. It at least as close to one as I am likely to get. You take a seat and I'll order something. Are you okay with fish stew? It's the only thing I like here. Never had it before, but I guess it should be fine. Good. I'll be back shortly. Why do I have him sounding like a condescending asshole? Daniel returned with 2 bowls of fish stew. It is quite nice, but he still seems in a rush. We quickly ate in silence and then left. And I gotta drink some more. I asked him questions about Icesilia, but he only gives me 1 sentence answers at the most. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. I asked him some questions about Icesilia, but he only gives me one sentence answers at the most. I guess he doesn't feel like talking. I can't tell if he liked me or not. At least he doesn't look at me like the people in the streets. Maybe it is just because I'm new. See something? Okay, it's muted. I hope it will get better. I don't think I can handle all this attention if it happens all the time. Before you begin your exploration, let's review briefly the status screen. Don't worry, just only take a moment. Click on the scroll icon at the top right of the screen. Then on this next screen showing up, click the top right. Click a recipe on the left. Copper ingot. Basic fertilizer. No. You're on your own now, but you're free to explore the town and discover new things to do before you get your alchemist license. Your options will be limited. Later on, you'll have access to additional places, recipes, and activities, and you'll even be able to build your own shop. Let me see. Add. I'm looking up something real quick. Should have did this. Should have did this before. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. So, what should I do? Days before the alchemy exam. 166 days before the alchemy exam. Let's study alchemy. What do we want to study? Potion making. Well, I've learned something new. Maybe my potion making skill has increased by 3 and it's now 5. I've also gained 7 experience. Yay. Energy recover. Let's go gather ingredients. So we can go to Icesilia surroundings, which is a short trip. Takes up 12 energy. And a mix of common crafting items, a real base shores, same thing, common items, and dust. Which one we want to go to? Icesilia or the shores? We'll go to Icesilia. Ooh. I've gained 5 experience while gathering new ingredients. Too late now to begin a gathering trip. Better try tomorrow in the early morning. Okay, so magic shop. Go to bed. Go to bed! Daniel and I are minding the shop while Haros suddenly returns from some business at the Mages Guild. I know Daniel wanted to return to his studies, but Haros said I'm not yet experienced enough to run a shop on my own. Welcome back, father! Thank you, my son. Are you back for the rest of the day? I'm afraid not. I have a number of prospective clients I must meet with. Can't they come here to see you? I'm afraid sometimes discretion is required, and so I must go to them. I do, however, have something I need both of you to do. What do you need? I have a customer arriving before sunset to collect 2 healing potions. Unfortunately, I have been so busy that I have not had time to make them myself. You two should be more than capable of making 1 each in that time. It does not need to be particularly potent, so stick to common ingredients, please. His eyes twinkle. Perhaps we can make a little competition. Whoever makes the most potent potion will not have to clean the equipment tonight. I like the sound of that. You won't win! Oh, you think so, do you? I'm fairly confident. Regardless, I want you two to get started right away. You can close up the shop until I return. Yes, Father. Now I must go. I will see the both of you in a short while. Time to work. I can't wait to have a nice relaxing evening. Your pride will be your downfall. Keep telling yourself that. Once we lock the door and put the close sign up, we both go through the back to begin working on our potions. We have more than enough equipment to make the potions at the same time, so it's just a matter of seeing who does the best. As time passes, I start to realize that maybe I have been a little overconfident. I look at what Daniel is doing, and I just know that unless I do something, that he would win. I really don't want to clean the equipment. It's so tedious doing it every night after dinner. What should I do? What should I do, Sin? Charm Daniel into giving me his recipe? Swap my potion? Ask Daniel for help? Or congratulate him because I know I'm going to lose? Do we want to be dirty or just want to... I should ask him for some help. Let's... You have seen a change in alignment both of Amber and the other active characters. For each love interest, there are 4 possible endings. Light plus, light, dark, and dark plus. To see each other's alignment, use the status screen. I guess I should swallow my pride and ask Daniel for some help. Daniel? What is it? Could you give me some advice? About what? About this potion, of course. Why should I help you defeat me? I could get some studying done if I don't need to clean up the equipment. Because you're supposed to be helping Haros to teach me? I'm fairly certain I'm not. Could you show a little kindness and victory? Daniel frowns for a moment. I give you one piece of advice. There are several plants that are renowned for healing properties. Some of them are actually genuine. Is that all I'm getting? Well, I'll also give you a hint that silverleaf is one of them. It grows in clumps in Icesilia forest, so it's pretty common. Really? Thank you. I already knew about that one, but I'm going to try to follow the recipe Haros gave me. Perhaps I should be willing to go off recipe with this potion. There's a number of things Mother taught me about, and they're all common ingredients that I didn't plan to use. I'm glad Daniel gave me a little bit of advice, and I'm sure I'm going to win now. Oh, you're welcome. I just hope he enjoys it. After another couple of hours, Haros returns to judge our completed potion. Welcome back, Father. You two have been hard at work, I say. Let's take a look at them potions then. Haros takes each and tests them in turn. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but apparently some magic is involved. It still really frustrates me that I cannot become a mage. It looks like it would make alchemy so much easier. After he had finished looking at the bottles over, He places them on the shelf he uses to store goods waiting to be collected by a customer. Excellent. Both of you have made potions. I am more than comfortable giving to our customer. As for the winner of the competition, that would be Amber. But accept your loss, Daniel. Perhaps you should pay more attention to the work Amber is doing rather than assuming your own wisdom is always superior. Yes, Father. As for you, Amber, enjoy an evening without cleaning for a change. I will. Haros chuckles. Good girl. I'm proud of you. You are an excellent apprentice. Thank you. I can't help but grin a little wider as I meet Daniel's eyes. Beating him feels so good. So, should we continue playing the game or should we check out another one? Yeah, this game is fun. I mean, for a little clicking point and easy. I mean, I guess I could do an hour or so to it. I don't want it too much to put it on YouTube. I'll give them a little taste. I've gained 7 experience while gathering ingredients. Sleep in day. So, we are going to pause it and we are going to go try to check out another game. But this is Amber's Magic Shop. You currently can get it on Steam. I'll have it in my YouTube and y'all can check it out and see what it's all about. And yeah, it's a really good game. Made by Winter Wolves. It does have sexual content, adventure, and simulation. But yeah, this is Amber's Magic Shop. I couldn't even think. So we are going to save it here. I like that you can save it and stuff. We're gonna quit. Where's this?